The Expatriates by Janice Y.K. Lee. Mercy Cho, a young Korean-American woman living in Hong Kong, finds herself adrift in a sea of uncertainty, struggling to find her place in the world. Bouncing between temporary jobs and casual relationships, she yearns for a sense of stability and purpose, but is haunted by a past mistake that resulted in the disappearance of a child under her care. Carrying a heavy burden of guilt and self-doubt, Mercy questions her own judgment and place in society, feeling like an outsider looking in on the lives of others, particularly within the privileged expatriate community of Hong Kong. Margaret Reed, also residing in Hong Kong with her family, grapples with the unimaginable loss of her son, Ji, who vanished during a trip to Seoul. The tragedy has left Margaret emotionally shattered, struggling to navigate the complexities of grief and maintain a sense of normalcy for her two remaining children, Daisy and Philip. She finds herself caught between the desire to hold on to the memory of Ji and the need to move forward with her life. Her relationships with her family, strained by the weight of their shared loss and the different ways they cope with their pain. Margaret seeks solace in routines and rituals, desperately trying to find a way to honor Ji's memory, while also allowing herself to experience moments of happiness and connection with her remaining children and husband. Hilary Starr, a wealthy expatriate, finds her seemingly perfect life unraveling when her husband David abruptly leaves her. Longing for a child and facing fertility issues, Hilary becomes involved with a young orphan named Julian, offering him piano lessons and considering adoption. As she navigates the complexities of single motherhood and the bureaucratic hurdles of adoption, Hilary discovers a newfound sense of purpose and love, questioning the life she once thought she wanted and the expectations and societal pressures that have shaped her path. She finds herself drawn to the simplicity and authenticity of Julian's world, a stark contrast to the privileged and often superficial expatriate circles she has been a part of. As the lives of these three women intersect, they confront personal challenges and navigate the intricate dynamics of relationships, motherhood, and self-discovery. Mercy's path takes an unexpected turn when she becomes pregnant with David's child, forcing her to confront her past and make difficult decisions about her future. Margaret, consumed by grief and the search for Ji, embarks on a journey of healing and acceptance, seeking solace in her remaining children and the support of her husband Clark, as their relationship is tested by the weight of their shared tragedy and the different ways they cope with their pain. Hilary, determined to build a family with Julian, faces the uncertainties of her own future and the challenges of forging a new path as a single mother, seeking fulfillment in her role as a parent and embracing the complexities of adoption. Through their individual struggles and intertwined narratives, the women grapple with themes of loss, guilt, forgiveness, and the complexities of human connection. They each seek solace and meaning in their own ways, ultimately finding strength and resilience in the face of adversity. As they confront their vulnerabilities and embrace new possibilities, they discover the transformative power of love, family, and the enduring bonds that connect us all, transcending cultural differences and societal expectations. Mercy grapples with the challenges of her unexpected pregnancy, facing financial constraints and the complexities of her relationship with David, who remains emotionally distant and uncertain about his role in her life and the baby's future. Her mother arrives in Hong Kong, offering unwavering support and guidance as Mercy navigates the uncertainties of motherhood and confronts the judgment of others, particularly within the Korean community, where single motherhood carries a stigma. Mercy finds herself drawn to the comfort and familiarity of the Korean church, seeking solace and acceptance among her own people, while also grappling with the complexities of her identity as a Korean-American woman. Margaret's search for Ji leads her down a path of hope and despair as she clings to the possibility of finding her son while confronting the reality of his absence. She finds herself drawn to stories of child abductions and reunions, searching for any glimmer of hope that might lead her back to Ji. She finds solace in her remaining children and the support of her husband, Clark, as they navigate the complexities of grief and loss together, their relationship tested by the weight of their shared tragedy, and the different ways they cope with their pain. Margaret seeks solace in routines and rituals, desperately trying to find a way to honor G's memory, while also allowing herself to experience moments of happiness and connection with her remaining children and husband. Hilary's pursuit of adopting Julian brings her face to face with the bureaucratic hurdles of the adoption process and the emotional challenges of single motherhood, as she strives to create a loving and stable home for Julian while facing the judgment and skepticism of others, particularly within the expatriate community, where her unconventional approach to adoption raises eyebrows. She finds herself questioning the expectations and societal pressures that have shaped her life, as she forges a new path as a single mother and embraces the uncertainties of the future with determination and a newfound sense of self-reliance. She finds solace in her friendship with Olivia, a local Hong Kong woman who offers a different perspective on life and motherhood, and in the unwavering support of her mother, who encourages her to embrace her independence and follow her own path. The interconnectedness of the women's lives becomes increasingly apparent as they navigate their individual journeys. Mercy's path crosses with Margaret's once again when she unexpectedly encounters her at Clark's 50th birthday party, where she is working as a caterer. The encounter forces Mercy to confront her past and the lingering guilt she carries, while Margaret grapples with a mix of emotions, including anger, sadness, and a surprising sense of empathy for the young woman who played a role in her family's tragedy. The encounter serves as a catalyst for both women, prompting them to reflect on their own journeys and the complexities of forgiveness and moving forward. Hilary's relationship with David reaches a turning point when she learns of his infidelity and Mercy's pregnancy. As she processes the betrayal and the complexities of her own desires, she finds solace in her friendship with Olivia and the unwavering support of her mother, who encourages her to embrace her newfound independence and pursue her own happiness. Hilary confronts David, demanding answers and expressing her anger and disappointment, but ultimately finds a sense of closure as she realizes the limitations of their relationship and the need to move on. She focuses her energy on her own happiness and the future she is building with Julian, finding strength and determination in her role as a mother. As the women move forward with their lives, they each experience moments of growth and transformation. Mercy, with the support of her mother, embraces motherhood and finds strength in her newfound role as a parent, gradually shedding the weight of guilt and self-doubt that has haunted her. She finds solace in the Korean community and the simple joys of everyday life, as she prepares for the arrival of her daughter and the challenges and rewards of motherhood. Margaret, while never fully healing from the loss of G, learns to find joy in the present and cherish the love of her family, gradually accepting the uncertainties of life and the enduring power of hope. She seeks ways to honor G's memory while also allowing herself to experience moments of happiness and connection with her remaining children and husband, finding strength in their shared love and the resilience of the human spirit. Hilary, on the path to adopting Julian, discovers the transformative power of love and the enduring bonds of family, finding fulfillment in her role as a mother and embracing the challenges and rewards of raising a child. She navigates the complexities of the adoption process with determination, creating a loving and supportive home for Julian and finding a new sense of purpose and identity as a mother. She embraces her independence and the freedom to create a life on her own terms, finding happiness in the unexpected turns her life has taken. In a poignant and unexpected turn of events, Margaret and Hilary visit Mercy in the hospital after the birth of her daughter. The encounter, filled with a mix of emotions, symbolizes a shared understanding and a sense of solidarity among the women. They recognize their interconnectedness and the complexities of their individual journeys, finding solace and support in one another as they navigate the challenges and joys of motherhood. The scene highlights the universality of human experience and the shared bonds that connect women across different backgrounds and circumstances, emphasizing the power of empathy, forgiveness, and the ability to find common ground despite past hurts and differences. The women offer Mercy support and guidance as she embarks on her journey as a new mother, sharing their own experiences and offering words of encouragement and understanding. As the story concludes, the women embrace the uncertainties of the future with a newfound sense of hope and resilience. They have each confronted their vulnerabilities and emerged stronger, carrying the lessons of love, loss, and the enduring bonds of family. The final scene, with the three women and Mercy's mother gathered together, represents a powerful testament to the transformative power of human connection and the enduring strength of the human spirit as they move forward with their lives, forever changed by their shared experiences and united by the common threads of motherhood, loss, and the pursuit of happiness. The women acknowledge the complexities of their relationships and the challenges they have faced, but also recognize the power of forgiveness and the possibility of new beginnings. They stand together as mothers, offering support and understanding to one another, and look toward the future with a sense of hope and the knowledge that they are not alone. If you enjoyed this book breakdown, please consider liking this video and subscribing to get notified when we post our next breakdown.